historic win for Bangladesh. A series victory away from home against Pakistan. Slowly, they are getting a hold of Test cricket. They are right now number 4th placed in the WTC rankings as well.
Not often will you see Pakistan pace bowlers being outbowled by the opposition. Babar Azam is failing. I think all their YouTube channels are literally tearing Pakistan apart, especially Babar Azam and Shan Masood.
This news is coming out that Saeed Masood and Shaheen Shah Afridi had a big rift in the dressing room.
Magnificent catch. Just look at Badri now, diving into it.
Lovely shot. Kicks it over the offside. That's a good shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Hello and welcome to Cric It with Badri. It's another episode of Cric Debate. As usual, we have our guest Priyatham with us. Hi Priyatham.
Hi Badri, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Looking fresh. But then this video is presented to you by DIVO News. Bangladesh supporters should be really happy, Priyatham. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. An historic win for Bangladesh. A series victory away from home against Pakistan. Why I'm saying this is an historic victory is Bangladesh have won only 2 series away from home before this. One was a 2-0 victory against West Indies in 2009. After that, they won against Zimbabwe just one test in 2021. After that, they haven't won any test series abroad. So again, beating Pakistan away from home, I think it's a huge victory for Bangladesh. Slowly, they are getting a hold of test cricket. They are right now number 4th placed in the WTC rankings as well, Priyatham. Let's not forget, they're coming to India to face India. So they are in good form, Priyatham. Good for Bangladesh.
Absolutely good for Bangladesh, Badri. And the best, if you're a Bangladeshi supporter or even a cricket fan, which I am, you will notice that Bangladesh's wins typically come at home on absolute dust bowls. They're not true wickets. They're absolute dust bowls, and they have about 25 left-arm spinners that can come and bowl. They are brilliant. But Bangladesh will be very pleased to see the emergence of Nahid Rana and Hassan Mahmood, who took those 10 wickets on day 4 against Pakistan in the second test. Nahid Rana is about 6 feet 2, bowls consistent 140, 145. Hassan Mahmood's very accurate. And their backup seamer is Taskin Ahmed, who not too long ago was their primary seamer. So I think they'll be very happy with their fast bowling riches. And their lower order contributed phenomenally. From 26 for 6, they pushed them through.
So staying on the subject of seamers, Priyatham, yes, rightly you mentioned 2 of these seamers, tall, fast bowlers who can bowl 140 plus. This is needed in test cricket, according to me, because like you mentioned briefly, Bangladesh always has good spinners, especially left-arm spinners. Every street has 2 left-arm spinners for them, literally. But having said that, they took all the 10 wickets in their in the Pakistan second innings. That is quite an achievement. 14 wickets in a match, 10 wickets in an innings. This is not small feat for Bangladesh. I think so. They are, if you need to do well in test cricket, that is what the beauty of test cricket is, isn't it, Priyatham? You need everything. You can't just survive just having spinners or just having batsmen. You need to have all departments well balanced. Then only you can actually win a test match. And you mentioned lower order contribution in the second innings, 26 for 6. From there, the lower order has done really well. These are all good test cricket attributes that Bangladesh are coming with.
Especially in tests, you know that doesn't matter if you score 500, you need the bowlers to take 20 wickets. So in test matches, bowlers are kings. Unfortunately, they are not as hyped as batsmen. I know you're a batsman, but that is the truth. Bowlers are kings in tests. You need bowlers to take 20 wickets, regardless of the conditions. That is what they say, take the pitch out of the equation. You need to have pacers, you need to have spinners. And Bangladesh did that. And Badri, you've added everything, so I don't want to repeat those points. But not often will you see Pakistan pace bowlers being outbowled by the opposition. Because whatever happens, even if Pakistan's batting was poor, their bowling always used to bail them out. This time, the bowlers didn't bail them out. That is the biggest talking point of the series, apart from the Pakistan batting failure.
Yes. And all is not well with Pakistan. Like you mentioned, yes, Pakistan is always known for their good fast bowlers. And Saeed Masood, his captaincy also has to be questioned, Priyatham. 5 out of 5 test matches, they have lost in a row under the captaincy of Saeed Masood. And just this news is coming out that Saeed Masood and Shaheen Shah Afridi had a big rift in the dressing room, and apparently it got physical. That's what the reports we hear. We don't know exactly what happened, but there was some sort of a brawl in the dressing room as well. So all is not well. This happened in the first test match, but all is not well with Pakistan cricket. And yes, they've been struggling. They lost again after taking a first innings lead. This has happened before only in 2000 again, against England when they took a first innings lead and they lost. You don't see this many often because we used to take in the first innings lead, you're always ahead in the game. Then from there to have a big batting failure and lose the game, probably you don't expect that from an experienced Pakistan side.
No, and I think before we move on to Pakistan, we'll just wrap up the Bangladesh side. The bowlers are phenomenal. Lower order is phenomenal. Mushfiqur Rahim showing his experience in the first test. The openers, everybody contributed. But I think the three standout players have been Liton Das coming at number 7, safe behind the stumps, scoring 100 in the second test, 50 in the first, Mushfiqur 190, and Mehdi Hassan. These three were the standout players for Bangladesh. They'll be very, very happy and good all-rounder to have at number 8 is Mehdi Hassan. But moving to Pakistan, all you said is true. Pakistan earlier, this is nothing new, having fights or disagreements off the field, but on the field, they always play as one unit, and that has not happened. Shan Masood, I like Shan Masood. The batsman looks very classy, but never gets past 30s or 40s, which is needed in Test cricket. Babar Azam is failing. I think all their YouTube channels are literally tearing Pakistan apart, especially Babar Azam and Shan Masood. So they'll have to have a massive reboot ahead of the English series, which is really only 4 weeks away. So Pakistan's options are thin. Who do they go back to as captain, Badri? They've tried Babar, it's failed. They've tried Shan Masood, it's failed. I have a feeling they'll go to Rizwan next, but they've got to do something about the batting. You just can't blame the bowling. The batting clicked in only one inning. The first test, they scored 448 for 6. They declared and lost. That is the funny part. And the next 3 innings, the batting never performed. So it's unfair to blame it all on the bowlers. And you would expect at home the Pakistani batting to succeed. And it's just very, very surprising the way it turned around.
Since 2022, actually Pakistan haven't won a test match. Since 2022, they drew 2 matches against Australia, lost 4 matches against England. Then they drew 2 matches against New Zealand, lost 2 matches against Bangladesh. And then they didn't even win a test match in a series. This happened before again against England in 2022, where they lost all 4 test matches against England. So definitely they had not played very in the last 12 months. If you take Pakistan cricket, group stage in ODI World Cup, group stage in T20 World Cup, lost the series was Bangladesh. I think the cricket, like you said, it needs a revamp. They need to get some youngsters. Yes, Babar Azam. I think the YouTube channels, you might say they are harsh, but it is right. They are asking the right questions. Where if you have the senior players and the captains, they need to perform right at some point. That's why you call the senior player.
Absolutely. And I think you mentioned a very interesting stat. Since 2022, Pakistan has lost 6 tests at home. Prior to this, Pakistan in their history, have lost only 22 tests at home from 19. I think their first test is home in 1950 odd. So in almost 70 years, they've lost only 22 tests at home. They're practically unbeatable at home, just like India have been in the last decade plus. But suddenly, in the last 2 years, they've lost 6 tests at home. 1 to Australia, 3 to England, and now 2 to Bangladesh, which is huge result. So they need a massive reboot, I think.
Yeah. Talking about Pakistan cricket, yes. But the good thing is, Priyatham, Bangladesh are coming. They are in good form. They are coming to India, which starts from September 19th. So something to look forward to for us as well as a cricket channel. We'll be, of course, doing a lot of previews and reviews, but they are not to be taken lightly because they are coming into good form after beating Pakistan, Bangladesh. They are coming to India. Their next big beast to hunt is India, starting from September 19th. Excited?
I'm very, very excited. I'm a test cricket fan. And this is huge for India because of the WTC chances also, because they have to win at home. Because I don't think winning in Australia will be that easy this time because we don't have the bowling. But India's got to be careful because I think they took Sri Lanka lightly in the ODI series after whitewashing them in the T20. So they got to be careful about what kind of pitches they dish out. I think personally, India plays best on true pitches like we saw against England, when there's something in it for the bowlers, something in it for the batsmen, because we have the quality in the bowling to take 20 wickets even on a true pitch. Whereas I don't think we have the quality in the batting if the ball is turning a bit. We saw that in Hyderabad in the first test. So India will be careful about what they do with the pitches. If they go with true pitches, India will win easily. But if they give the Bangladeshi bowlers a chance, it's going to be a very exciting series.
Yeah, usually India plays on turning tracks because India have really good spin attack, but then Bangladesh has good spinners, now good seamers also. So that's what makes it hard for the opposition. That's what is made hard for oppositions against India as well, because they have good seamers now. So teams like Australia and England are unable to give seaming tracks because India also have the good seamers. So let's see, let's wait and watch. Good, a lot of cricket interesting ahead, but hats off to Bangladesh for playing good cricket against Pakistan. Thank you, Pratham, for
Thank you,
coming on Cricket with Badri. And once again, this video was presented to you by DAFA News. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon as well, so that whenever we post a video, you will get a notification. Thank you guys. See you soon. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.